So I am doing some more things with the Miata. I have I'm painting the speaker panel covers because the speaker thing was blonde, so I'm in the middle of that right here. So yeah, I'm painting that. I put primer on it, and then I'm probably gonna shoot it with some of this because I noticed with like that vinyl stuff, kind of leathery stuff, like regular primer and paint won't stick to it. So I'm doing that, and also I am going to stick this guy on right here. Just a little breather tube for the valve cover because I plan on painting the valve cover and cleaning up this engine bay. So this will make it look less cluttered and better. I plan on getting radiator hoses and stuff, but I'm being impatient with this. I was going to do it after I painted the valve cover, but I'm just going to stick it on there now, and then when I paint the valve cover, just take it off, stick it back in. Less clutter. I like the simple look, so yeah, I'll get to that. This is literally like the simplest things you could do to your car. I'm going to start with this Phillips. If I don't strip it. That's not coming off. This one's off already. And I already took off this side right here. And I put a little cap on it. And then you just take off some needle noses, pop this off, pop the filter right there. But I gotta get this off, so I'll be back. I gotta get some penetrating oil. So I gotta wait for my girlfriend to come back with the WD-40 because I got a little small can in the Saturn, and every other lubricating sprays I have is packed up because we're about to move. But just hit this with the fabric dye, and they look pretty darn good. They look brand new, actually. I know the sun's reflecting them, but that's how they looked before I did them. Just like how the sun is hitting them, like a blonde right there, like that. They didn't look black like this, but in person without the sun hitting them, let's see if I can, they look black. You can't really tell on camera. I know they probably look kind of like dull, but they look really good. And then once they dry, I'm going to stick them back on there, and that's one more thing complete for the Miata, because the interior is in really good shape. It's just the paint, the engine bay, basically the exterior of it, and the engine bay. I got to clean this up, which I'm going to delete this. Here's that little nip close off tube I did, and then I'm going to take this off and then just stick this guy right here instead. So that's going to be like cleaning it up a little bit, and I'm going to get all new hoses. I'm going to get a new one of this. Already got a temperature sensor for the back. You got to take off the coil packs or the spark plug wires and that metal thing up, which will be another video. I'm going to replace that probably tomorrow, and I'm going to paint this intake till I get a new one, and paint this shield, this heat shield. But I got a lot of things to do. I attempted to fix the windshield wipers because they were disconnected and broke and all that good stuff, but I put this and this T in this. Now they shoot across into the driver's side works, but I guess the force is just shooting them across instead of through the T also. So tomorrow I'm going to get one of those ones that kind of bend like this, so it'll shoot through this and that. But just doing the little things right now on the Miata because can't get really anything big until next month. So that's when I'm going to be doing the big stuff. So alright, but I'll get back to you once I get that lubricating spray, the WD-40, and then I'll get back to the install. So I got this screw off. So the only thing holding this on is this little clip right here, this hose clamp. And I ended up spraying it with WD-40, of course, and I thought about it. I just wasn't getting enough torque with a screwdriver, and I was thinking like, what the heck can I do? So I got a ratchet and put a little Phillips head on that, and voila, I got enough torque to get it off. Alright, and this should just come on off. And this breather filter really doesn't do anything for your car. It's really for looks, to clean up the engine bay. Doesn't make it sound better, doesn't make it run better, doesn't make it run worse. And if it does make it run worse, I'm gonna put this in my trunk and I just will slip it right back on. It's pretty easy, besides being a little difficult like right now, but it's about to come off, and there we go. So this ugly thing is off. And now I'm gonna just pop this guy on. Voila. And now there's just one little hose clamp I gotta tighten up. If I can. Yeah, there's always technical difficulties, isn't there? Oh, I'll be back. I just gotta figure out this hose clamp. Hold on. Alright, so slowly but surely I'm tightening this hose clamp. It's a hose clamp from hell. Yeah, so it's really hard. This was supposed to be a really simple install. And of course, the hose clamp is fucking from hell. So when I take this back off and put it back on, I gotta get a different hose clamp because this one's a bitch. It just won't turn, and then when it turns a little bit. Like right now it'll turn and then stop. But that's basically it, guys. Like, that's what it looks like. Cleans up the engine bay, gets rid of that crossover tube. You just get a little nipple. I got it from AutoZone, $3, came in a pack of 3, and then that's like $10. But it cleans up the engine bay a little bit. I know this engine bay is still a disaster, but it will look better. And these are still drying. They are almost dry. They look good. But that might be it. But if not, you'll see something else. Just a quick ending to this video. I put LED lights in my courtesy lights in the Miata. They don't have dome lights, soft top, you know. The driver's side one's broke. I tried to reconnect the positive back to the back, but I put LEDs. The passenger side's working. I gotta go to the junkyard to get the driver's side one. I connected the positive to the passenger side because it was the same way. That one works, this one doesn't. So I gotta go to the junkyard for a few parts. The windshield wiper, the hoses, you know, for the fluid. I used this, which is windshield washer hose vacuum tubing from AutoZone. It was like $3. And then, yeah, so the driver's side one's working, passenger side isn't because I got a T. I got to get more of an angle one because it's just shooting across and not up there to the passenger side. Here's my mini WD-40 I used. That's basically it. I sanded the door, the speaker panels with 2000 grit, hit it with primer, and then fabric dye. My girlfriend learned how to drive stick. I've been teaching her. She can do reverse, first, second, third, and fourth, and then I'm going to teach her fifth once she's comfortable with all that. She can go in neutral and all that and back up, so that's good. She's been driving the Saturn. But next install, I'm going to install the temp sensor for the back. It's right here. It's a Duralast. Got it from AutoZone. Hopefully it fixes the fan. If not, I'm going to have to get a new fan, which I'm going to do anyway. I'm going to get Mishimoto fans and radiator. Silicone hoses next month, you know, paint the valve cover, all that good stuff. White. I just got to get the valve cover, which they're holding for me is $20. And then eventually I got to get a little blunt nose syringe and black acrylic paint to fill in the letters like Car Passion Channel did, kind of, with his valve cover. Car Passion Channel and Gingium, they're really good YouTubers, and they have Miatas also, so if you like Miatas, go check them out too. They're really good. That's basically it. I'm going to install that temp sensor tomorrow, probably paint the tow hooks and paint the daisies on the rims, the daisies on the Miata, because they're all scratched up. No road rash, thankfully, but paint them up just to make it look cleaner. The owner before me painted the car like a charcoal, and it used to be red. Eventually it will be red again. I installed the side marker lights and the tail lights and all that. They were blown, so I fixed those. I'm going to undercoat the car too. I got a lot of stuff to do, but tomorrow I got to call this guy about this house. We've been moving. The boxes are just stacking up, and he's giving us the runaround. We have to get a co-signer, which we got now. We're just really trying to get into this place. Plus, I got to do a bunch of installs, and I've been just running around. My throat is really messed up. Every time I eat, if I try to eat, it feels like it gets stuck right here, and my tonsil over here is swollen. And then this one's swelling up, and it's just horrible. I haven't ate in a week, so I just been sick with something in my throat. I don't know, or maybe my tonsils need to come out, so I might have to get my tonsils out. I don't know. So hopefully I can do an install tomorrow, but if not, I will see you in a couple days and we'll do some more stuff. I know it's just little stuff for now, but it will be better and bigger and all this good stuff, you know. I plan on putting a roll cage and everything in this car. But I'm going to stop talking because I know too much talking is boring, you know. You guys want to see stuff. You want to see the car change fast, you know. But don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more if you want. I promise this channel is going to get better. It's just slow right now because I'm in the process of moving and all this junk with my throat and all this stuff, you know. So just stay tuned for more. And maybe I'll name the car. If you guys have any suggestions, throw them in the comments below. Peace.